Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Gusty's Plants. Today's video, I'll go through all of my tea collection from Harney & Sons. I have 18 different loose leaf teas that I want to talk to you guys about. So I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't want to make the introduction too long. I'll just go ahead and briefly talk about all of the teas that I have actually around here. If you guys can see, there's a ton of teas, so let's just get through them. If you're interested in my collection for Harney & Sons teas, if you've never tried Harney & Sons and you're looking to see what are your options, then keep on watching. I have a lot of birds in the house, so if you guys hear a lot of background noise, it's just my birds. Don't mind them. So let's go ahead and get started with Harney & Sons. This is just a regular Pu'er tea. The tag doesn't really have anything, and I messed up the box, the tin. Something that I want to say, all of their tins, all of Harney & Sons teas come in these beautiful tins. So off the record, amazing packaging. So this is a regular Pu'er tea. It came in a little like tea ball like this one, and I think it's beautiful. This is ripe Pu'er tea from 2018. Amazing taste, very sweet, chocolatey, dense. I gone for that tea and it's beautiful. If you're looking for a ripe Pu'er tea to try, Harney & Sons has a lot of ripe Pu'er teas on their website. Just search for ripe Pu'er tea on Harney & Sons website and you will have a wide variety of teas to select from. The next one I have here is vanilla tea. So this is just a regular black tea infused with I believe vanilla essence, vanilla flavoring. It's a very nice, rich, robust black tea. I think it's a Assam black tea with vanilla. Beautiful with milk, beautiful without milk, just brewed. I like to oversteep this one. Beautiful black tea. I like to pair it up with like a dessert, maybe pancakes or waffles. Beautiful for the morning, and I love it during the mornings actually. The next one I have here, it's a regular Pu'er. So like the previous one that I mentioned, the first one with the little balls, this is just regular black tea, a loose leaf tea, as you can see right there. This one, in the other hand, it's not as fruity and as chocolatey as the previous one that I mentioned. This is more astringent, kind of strong. So it's not one of my favorites. I will not pick this up. It is on the website. I believe it's just labeled as a ripe Pu'er from 2018, or just regular ripe Pu'er. It's good. It's not my favorite. It's just not for me. The next one that I have here, it's Boston. Now Boston, this one has cherries, cranberries, and almonds. It's a very amaretto flavored tea. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorites. I like to brew this one just in a regular teapot. I do like about 8 grams of this tea with 175, kind of 190 degrees water. Beautiful. It has a great taste. I don't add any milk. It's nice and sweet. Has a little bit of the cranberries, a little bit of the almonds. Super flavorful black tea. Love it. Also guys, so the next one that I have here is another ripe tea. This is the 2018 ripe Pu'er tea. You guys can see I love ripe teas and raw Pu'ers. So this one actually is very funny because it actually was a full cake and they sent me like a little slice of a tea cake. So you buy this tea, they put it in a tin, and you just get to brew it. This one was incredible. So juicy and Oreo cookies and dense, kind of like a chocolate cake on a tea. Beautiful, flavorful, amazing. I highly recommend this Pu'er tea. Beautiful. Sticking to the chocolate theme, I have the Harney & Sons Chocolate Chai Supreme. Chocolate Chai Supreme, not one of my favorites. I did not care for this one at all. I found the chocolate to be a little bit kind of like misleading, and it's not chocolate strong. It smells really good on cold sniff, but once you brew it, it kind of gives me like a rooibos chai tea, kind of like an herbal chai, and I'm not a huge fan of herbal chai. I don't think that the spices are strong enough to compensate for the chocolate, and the chocolate is kind of like very weak. So it's just an overall bad tea for my opinion. I love the tin, but that's it. The next one I have is Tokyo. This is a Japanese green sencha tea with I believe this one has sesame seeds and caramel bits and like It's hard to brew this tea. I've noticed that if I do it correctly, I get a good cup of tea. But if I overbrew this, or if I pour in a little bit too much water, I kind of like make this tea go astringent. So it's kind of hard to brew it. And it also has a very oily taste. It's very oily. Kind of has a lot of like that sesame seed oil. So it used to be one of my favorites, but not anymore. I don't like it as much. The next tea that I have here, it's called Pri. This is figs and black tea. I believe it has a lot of citrus notes. It's a fig tea. You can actually see the chunks of figs coming on the tea. This is a beautiful tea. I love it. It has like a little bit of like a honeydew green melon flavor to it. It's very citrusy that you can actually brew it as a cold brew and it'll be amazing, but it also tastes really good as a hot tea. I like it. There's a lot of teas to go through, guys, but the next one here is called Song Li Fu. I have a full review on this tea if you guys want to check it out. I'll leave a insert somewhere here on the video, but it's the oolong tea. It's a curly oolong tea, and I believe it's a black tea actually, but it's really nice, very soothing. It kind of reminds me of their Golden Monkey collection, kind of like a brown tip type of tea. Very nice and yummy. I like it. Another one here is the Bangkok green tea. I am not going to talk about this one as much. I have it in tea bags and I have it in loose leaf. Basic tea. If you have heard of Carney and Sons, you probably have heard of this tea before. It's just a green tea with coconut flavoring and lemongrass. It's very nice. It's just very refreshing, very coconutty. It's very coconut forward. So if you like coconut on your teas, you're going to like Bangkok. The next one I have here, it's the Green Mao Jian. This is just a standard regular black tea. Green tea, my bad. Yeah, this is just a very vegetal green tea. I like to do this Gong Fu style in the mornings or at night. It has a very fresh, crisp, clean vegetal flavor. It's very standard. I like it. Nothing fancy. If you like green tea, you will like this. It's a very, very gentle tea. Very nice. The next one I have here is Pasha Ra Pu'er 2023. They have this one in 2020 and in 2023. It's just the old tree pu'er tea. This one, it's beautiful though. I love it. It has the most beautiful tea leaves, as you guys can see right there. It's a very strawberry forward. It's just such a good tea to do. I like to gong fu this tea, and I know that a lot of people don't like to do the Eastern style of tea brewing, but I do. I prefer it over the Western style, which is tea bags or like a little bit of tea with a lot of water. This tea is beautiful. If you're into raw pu'er teas, try this one. You guys are not gonna regret it. A beautiful tea, and I'm surprised that Harney and Sons is not well known for their pu'er teas because they have amazing teas. And this one is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, from Harney and Sons. Alright guys, coming up we have CTC Assam. This one, it's just an Assam tea. If you like to brew this one for Thai tea, add a little bit of milk and sugar. This is your go-to. It's a very basic tea. Nothing fancy here. Another huge tan of organic Assam. Now this one I am not a fan of. I actually have a review on this one before. I think that this Assam is very weak. I like to overbrew my Assam tea to do it with milk and sugar, and this was not it. I didn't like it one bit. Moving forward with Hong Shuang Hixia. I have a review on my Instagram if you're not following me on Instagram. So this is a green tea. It's also very vegetal, a little bit more flavorful than the Green Mao Jian that I mentioned earlier. This one here, look at the leaves, are beautiful. It's very crisp, a little bit fruity. I like to brew this one grandpa style, where you put hot water over a glass and just throw the tea leaves in there, let them kind of sip down, and then drink it after. It's really nice for doing that type of brewing. I would not consider brewing this one with a lot of hot water because you'll probably burn it and make it bitter, but if you do it grandpa style, it's beautiful. If you guys know how to brew grandpa style, this Huashang Huangya will be an amazing tea, and I think you guys will love it. I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. I thought this was a loose leaf tea, but it's actually a tea bag tea. So this is the Harney and Sons Titanic blend. I'll have a full-on review about this tea, but it's just a blend of 4 black teas into a tea bag. And I don't know why I brought it. I think it was mixed in with the loose leaf teas that I have. But I'm not gonna talk about this one. I have a review on it. If you're interested in Harney and Sons Titanic blend, I will leave the link on the description and somewhere in the video. Almost there, guys. So the next one is Ying Hao Jasmine. I used to get Harney & Sons Tea of the Month every month for a subscription that I had with them, but I canceled it. This was one of the teas that I received from them, and I'm not a huge fan of jasmine teas just because I don't like floral teas. This one, on the other hand, I haven't really tried it as much, but the times that I do, I like that it's not so jasmine-y forward, and I also like that the tea doesn't have the jasmine flowers encrusted in the tea leaves. That means that it's very nice, good quality tea. Something about jasmine teas that you should note is that when buying jasmine teas, loose leaf, make sure that you buy the teas that don't have the flowers in it, because that means that it's low quality green tea, as opposed to a jasmine green tea that's just the tea leaves with no flowers. Get that one, because chances are that's going to be a much more flavorful tea. I have 5 teas to go through. This is the fifth runner up. Here is the Golden Monkey Sun GB. Golden Monkey, Harney & Sons has a Golden Monkey collection. I'm not sure if they still have it in stock. I don't think they do, but it's actually 4 teas. Let me see if I have the rest. Yeah, so I have all of the Golden Monkey collection. Harney & Sons has a Golden Monkey collection where you get 4 teas, I believe, for like $40 or $60. I'm not sure. But there's 4 teas. They're all Golden Monkey collection. They all have different flavor notes, but they're all golden tips, guys. And I think they're beautiful. They're amazing. So then first one is Sanji B. That one is very almondy and nutty, a little bit of like honey flavored in it. I love it. The next one here is Golden Monkey Sunji A. Sunji A, it's more on the fruity, yummy, like sweet potato type of flavor. Very nice, and sweet caramel molasses. The next one is a Golden Monkey Fujian. This is just a regular, I believe it's the high altitude of a tea farm in China. So this one is more of like a brisky kind of mellow flavor. I really like it though. It's really nice. It's not my favorite from this collection, but it is a good one to have and a good one to try that I do recommend you to check out. And the last one, I actually have this one. I actually haven't had this one as much to remember what it tastes like, but this is Senji Golden Monkey Shanghai, another province in China. I don't remember this one actually. This was the one that I haven't really tried as much. It smells like the rest of them. It's a golden tip. When I mean golden tip, this is what it is. You guys can see how the tips of the tea leaves are kind of golden. It's beautiful. It smells like yam, like potato yams, and like honey and molasses as well. I haven't tried this one, so I might try this one out. Follow me on Instagram because I do a lot of tea talk and a lot of tea stories in Instagram. I'm trying to reach for the last tea. And I believe I left the last one, or the best one, for last on purpose, just because everyone that smells this tea, even my mom, loves it and falls in love with it. This is their Milky Oolong. This is Harney & Sons, of course, Milky Oolong tea. Guys, this one smells like a creme brulee. It smells just like a dessert. Oh my god. I believe that if you're lactose intolerant, then you may not want to try this, because I'm not sure if it's infused with, I don't know what it is. It's an oolong tea. It just has the most dessert like flan, café con leche tea smell. Beautiful. Alright guys, so this was my whole entire collection from Harney & Sons loose leaf teas. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this video was helpful to you, let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below too if you've tried any of the teas that I mentioned in this video. Till I see you guys next time. Kapung arigato. Kusamasta. Bye bye.